Okay, so I'm a guy, so in order for me to get the acne dots to stick better, I have to. Oh, one of my posts. In order for me to get them to stick better, I have to shave my beard off, or my stubble. The reason I have a stubble is it keeps me from picking. It makes me feel better because I don't think that people are able to see all the scarring and the existing cystic acne spots that I have. So it's kind of a trick I use for myself, having the stubble. So because I feel if I see the spots, then I'll pick at them, the ones in here. So anyway, I shave the spots off. Then I'm gonna put the acne dots on first. Before I have one here. Um, that one I'm trying to get rid of it. It's been there for 3 years. I try to wear a dot on that 24/7. The biggest thing is why that spot's still there. It's I think it's cystic acne is because when I take the dot off to change it, or it starts coming loose from being in the shower too long, then that's when I I want to I want to pick. I want to do what we do with the skin picking disorder is that. So I try to get it on a new dot on there as fast as possible because I'm trying to get rid of that one. This one I got one here. I don't know if you can see it. It's finally clearing up after like 3 years. I'm doing my best just to leave it alone. I'm just starting to get comfortable not wearing a dot on that spot. But if I feel my anxiety level increasing, or if I feel like I'm not in control that day, I'll put a dot on a spot that I'm particularly kind of trying to get rid of. I have reoccurring ones too. I had one here. I have one here. It's close to being gone. It's cystic acne. It's been gone before, and then I seen a little white dot, and I started picking at the little white dot, and it came back. It's one of the cystic acnes that repeat all the time. So I don't wear a dot there during the day because I don't want to draw attention to it, the dot directly on my face. Whereas the ones on my side, I guess I feel more comfortable wearing those, and I'm really trying hard to get rid of those ones. They've been there for forever. This one has been here for probably over a year, something like that. So anyway, okay, so I shave the spots. So you can see that one. I've been trying to wear acne dots on that one for. I'm trying not to do pimple porn here, so I try to keep my distance, but I will show you spots that are doing really well from wearing those my acne dots, the no picking acne dots. Go to nopicking.com and order them from me. One thing I'll note is in putting together, I want to put together a package for people who need to use these a lot, like me, that go through a lot of them in a week. And so you can get them more affordably to you, because the skin regimen for what our issue costs a lot. But I know you can do it. Okay, so let's get the acne dots on. So I've come up with this system because if you're trying to get, if you have a skin picking disorder and you're trying to get better, one of the things you can do, and it was a big deal for me, was to get rid of your tools. If you are a picker that uses tools, this is what I was using to apply the acne dots at first. This is not a safe tool for pickers to have in the bathroom. I am comfortable enough because I removed my picking devices about a year ago. What I did was because I get insomnia, so I'm up in the middle of the night, and that's when I do a lot of my picking. So it's vital that I have these acne dots on when I wake up in the morning, because that's when the picking will start for me. So now I try to do what I call a controlled pick, where I try my best not to pick on the dots that are open during the day. It doesn't always work, and if I'm feeling vulnerable that day, I will put dots on these spots. And because if I'm not working in the public, I feel comfortable doing that. People that work around me, they're used to me having the dots on. They don't think anything of it. And if you, the other thing is, if you run into a grocery store or whatever, and you have some dots on, I usually, if you have a few dots on, most of the time people are going to think, what the heck, for like a second, if they do notice them, because a lot of times they are invisible. But if they do notice them, so what? You're in and out of there in a minute. They might go, wonder what that's about, for a minute. Or they might go, good idea. You never know. Might get a new customer to nopicking.com. Anyway, it's out of their mind so quickly, and don't think anything of it. I'm not 100% comfortable with it. I admit I do hide it a little bit, but I try to get in and out. And one of my tactics is to keep my distance from people if I'm feeling weak and conscious about how my skin looks. Okay, so let's get these dots applied. As I was saying, so this is not a safe device in the bathroom. I took that out of the bathroom. So, just in case I have a relapse. So what I came up with is this is simply a guitar pick, but it's easy to apply the dots with this, and you get the knack of it after a while, after you do these quite a bit, especially if you're a heavy duty skin picker. Putting these on after a while with this, which is, I consider this a safe device to apply with. You can do it with your hands, but quite frankly, it's hard to get these dots off, especially with me. It might be easier with women with nails, but because I try not to have nails, which is something that skin pickers shouldn't have, is fingernails. So I came up with this device, and all you got to do is I kind of slide it underneath of it so it doesn't double over, and then simply lift it back. And with this, then I will apply it to the spot like that. Hold it down for a little bit to get it to stick. Okay, now something like this, I don't know. I gotta use 2 small ones on it just because of the way it is. So, and it seems like I always run out of I always run out of the small ones first, because I think I'm to the point in my recovery where I just feel like I'm a lot better. And every accomplishment for me, like this is a win for me. This is almost gone. it's been there for 3 years, so it's I'm so happy that that's off my face, you know. Um, okay, so let's get these applied. So as I said before, I don't know how well you can see this, but I just slide it under the dot and pull the dot back. It don't always work. It's not always perfect, but it's way better. For me, it's just way better than trying to get them off with your hands. Okay, so I'll use 2 small ones on that spot because it's just it's easier. All right, so I haven't perfected this either quite yet. You know, it's funny, I have this dye on my eye, and that doesn't bother me, but the spot that is 2 inches below it, I just can't leave the damn thing alone. Baffling, isn't it? Wow. And this runs in my family too. My grandma had it, issues with picking. Everybody else in my family, I think, has milder issues. Right now, my sister is struggling with some issues, so the last time I seen her face was really broke out. I've been trying to give her acne dots to try to, and then she puts makeup on it too, which is, you know, in my younger years, I did wear makeup to try to cover it up, and every once in a while, people will call me out, and you know, it's embarrassing for a dude to be called out about wearing makeup, really. But I did it just because of the way I felt about myself. This is good therapy, by the way. I suggest to everybody that you talk to yourself in the mirror. Okay, so I think I got all the spots that I'm concerned about. Oh, there's one here. This one's pretty dried up, so I might put something on it just in case it sure heck ain't gonna hurt it any. And there's a spot here that's been kind of bugging me. I'll put one on there. So this is why I always run out of the small ones first. I think I am going to try to find a source that will specifically make different size sheets, like the smaller sheets. As you can see, I use the smaller ones up right away. So I've got several of these packages open. Okay, I think I did it for the night. As you can see, I got spots on all the, or you know, where I've got my concerns are at. I don't know how well you can see this, but because of this, the way I picked, the cystic acne would spread. And so there are spots on my face. This is one reason why I keep a stubble too. I may have stubble for the rest of my life. I prefer not to have facial hair, but you know, I do this as a way to help me from picking the spots that are always active just under the skin, because some of them, they just never go away because I've picked so much that they're just deep down in the skin. That's what I think. Dermatologists might tell you different. Okay, so here we go. Support my cause. Go to nopicking.com, or Facebook is at Stop Skin Picking. And then on Instagram, I don't really have any following on there yet. I haven't really checked it out, but it's no.picking on Instagram. Thanks. This is Jason talking to you from my bathroom once again. See ya. So I forgot to tell you, I have a group too that I'm trying to start. Talk about products, recommend products. Doesn't matter if they're products that I carry or if they're products from somewheres on some other website. Uh, it doesn't matter. Go to at Stop Skin Picking on Facebook and find the group button and join my group so we can have some discussions. I want to post. I want to be able to post videos and all that's good stuff. So, like I said, either go to nopicking.com. I'm gonna have a link there to go to the Facebook group, or go to my Facebook page at Stop Skin Picking. Okay. Thanks. So I'm trying to get my brand going. Nopicking.com. No picking. The idea behind no picking is for people with skin picking disorder, but that's just a group. Also, there's acne, people with acne, pimples, zits, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't matter if you have a light condition, a medium condition, or a severe condition. I'm looking for 20 people. I will send them a free sample of my no picking acne dots. Okay. This is a cheesy branding yet, but I haven't quite got it because we're just getting going. The important part here is the product, not the packaging at this point. I want to send 20 people these dots for free, and I want you to try them. Do either a video log or whatever. Just keep track of it. I haven't got all the details yet. And then all I'm asking for in return is a review on Facebook or on my website at nopicking.com. I'm looking for reviews to get my product word out there to help other people with acne or with skin picking disorder, dermatillomania, or excoriation disorder. It's got a bunch of different names. So 20 people to try this. If you're interested in inboxing me, I haven't quite got all the details worked out yet. Maybe